Welcome to all students. How are you? And today's topic and chapter according to our term 1 syllabus. Our last topic and last chapter is chapter 8, Biomechanics and Sports. Biomechanics and sports. What do you mean by biomechanics? Biomechanics, we can say that it is a part of kinesiology. We can say that it is a part of kinesiology. The study of biomechanics means the Greek word bio means life and living things. Biomechanics and living things. Mechanics means for machine. For machine. Biomechanics means लाइफ की थिंकों की मैकेनिज्म देखना. सो बायोमिक्स लिविंग थिंग्स की मैकेनिज्म को एनालाइज करना. लिविंग थिंग्स की एनालाइज ऑफ लिविंग थिंग्स मैकेनिज्म एंड मूवमेंट ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग एंड एनालाइज ऑफ मूवमेंट ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग या स्टडी ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग मूवमेंट ऑफ स्टडी ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग दैट इज कॉल्ड स्पोर्ट्स बायोमेकेनिक्स. एंड व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ बायोमेकेनिक्स in sports field and how many movements occurs in our body and which types of movements performed by different joints. That is all discussed in our this chapter. And so here we are studying about meaning and importance of biomechanics and different principles and different example implementing sports biomechanics laws and rules. And here first you think about biomechanics. Bio means living thing, mechanism means machines. So any effect, study of any effect produced by internal or external force in our body, that study is called biomechanics. And here some definition, I read them. Biomechanics is the study of structure and function of biological system by means of method of machine. That is called sports biomechanics. Sports biomechanics is the study of structure and function of biological system. It is the study of structure and function of biological system. Biomechanics is the study of structure and function of biological system by means of method of mechanism. That is called sports biomechanics. The study and analysis of other definition. The study of analysis of human movement pattern in sports. Study of analysis of human movement pattern in sports, that is called also biomechanics. Biomechanics is the science and action of force, internal or external. Science is the action of force, internal or external, on living body. It is called biomechanics. Different biomechanics. And what is the importance of biomechanics? Different biomechanics importances say that different like improve of sports technique in our biomechanics, help to pitch skill executing different particular sports and how to perform different angles, different movements and different force generation knowledge. And we study in this sports biomechanics chapter. And importance of sports biomechanics, help of the improvement of sports technique. किसमें इम्प्रूव करता है? स्पोर्ट्स टेक्निक को इम्प्रूव करने में हेल्प करता है. When we analyze our any movement, any skills by the help of sports biomechanics, to be easily analyze that the skills is wrong or right. When skills need more progress or more accuracy, so then we will correct. Otherwise, we modify that skills by different angles. So completely any skills and technique in different sports analyzed through the biomechanics aspects, analyzed through the kinesiological aspects. Then we can analyze that the skills is correct or not. And then also helpful progression and also helpful for improvement in your skills and your ability for different sports. Now next, improvement of equipment and facility. And we in ancient time we have already said that different dumbbells like iron dumbbells. Now in today era different rubber weight dumbbells, different therapeutic used in fitness industries and different equipments, rubber bricks and different yoga therapies and also different equipment modification comes in our market for modification our techniques, modification of our skills by the help of analysis of biomechanics. we need some equipment according to our improvement in our different skills and different techniques. Then comes different equipments by the help of biomechanics. So biomechanics also helpful for different modification and equipment and facility development for advanced level, for more technological level. Now minimization of injury, because you perform an activity with proper technique and with proper movement, so you have lack of chances of injury. You have lack of chances of injury. If you not wearing proper shoes in different sports, like in football. In football you play football, but not wearing proper football shoes, not wearing not wearing proper cricket shoes in cricket, so you have a lot of chances to injury in your body parts, different body parts. So biomechanics modification different equipment for minimization and for safety of particular sports persons and particular different games for safe athlete and perform efficiently by the help of equipment and facility. Development of new method. Other importance, development of new methods by the help of different technique involvement for enhancing performance, like in javelin throw, other definitions, other methods introduced in javelin throw. So biomechanically analyze this methods and this techniques, so then improvement your movement by the help of biomechanics and improvement your new method for more and more proficiency and more efficiency in your particular skills and in your particular sports for executing any particular motor ability and enhancing your performance in different sports. So biomechanics help development of new methods. Now improvement of training, introduce new equipment, introduce new methods, introduce new facility. So also improvement in your training program and rechange your training program by the help of different equipments and modification in your training program by the help of biomechanics. Now understanding of human body. Biomechanics says that study of human movement. So understanding of human body. In biomechanics, we getting knowledge about your muscles, your bone part, and your organ system, and your hormonal changes. Comes study in biomechanics, then clearly and helpful for clearly analyzing your body parts movements, and your different motor ability and different motor skills, performing different sports. So by the help of understanding the human movement. So biomechanics also helpful understanding human movement to analyze your muscles movement. If you analyze your bone performing lever, and analyze your body movements completely. So also last important of biomechanics, understanding of human body. So there is different aspects of different importance of human biomechanics in sports. Now we will study about type of movement. So in different type of movements, different types of movement in our syllabus, 4 type of movements. Now in different joints and different body parts have different movements. So now we have studying about types of movements. Types of movements. 4 types of movements. Basically more than 7 to 8 types of movement, but in your syllabus only 4 types of movement we study in detail. So first movement is flexion. Second, extension. types of movements, and we study first flexion, extension, abduction and adduction. Abduction and adduction. So here we will study about first movement about flexion. Flexion means flex. Flex means word come from directly meaning of word that is means flex. Flex means all movement, flexion, extension, adduction, abduction, all movements occur in our different body parts, our limbs parts and our torso parts and our lower body parts, all parts perform different movement and flexion, extension, adduction, abduction. And circumflexion also, rotation also movement occur. But first flexion. Flexion means become flex. Flex means flex. We can say that word directly related to relax. Flex means directly related to relax. When that is our flex means contract your muscles. Contract your muscles, that is called flexion. Means that is your biceps muscles. Close your biceps muscles, so you can see that your biceps muscles like up like a machli, means fish, like a shape of fish. Like a shape of fish. So biceps muscles contract because your arms is flex. So this movement is called, when your muscles contract, that movement is called flexion. Flexion of your arms, flexion of your knees and flexion of your shoulder, that is flexion. Shoulder, flexion of your neck, all movements, flexion of your body, that is extension. Flexion means backward. Flexion, that is in back, flexion backward. Different movements occur in your body. In your body, flexion movements occur in different parts. Example, decrease the angle between two body parts. Common things, flexion means decrease the angle between two parts. दो पार्ट्स के बीच में डिफरेंस कम हो जाना, दैट इज कॉल्ड फ्लेक्शन. जहाँ पे एंगल कम हो रहा, बाइसेप्स और ह्यूमरस एंड अल्ना के बीच में डिफरेंस, एंगल डिक्रीज द एंगल, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड फ्लेक्शन. Flexion means flexion between your knees when your ankle close to your hip close to your hip. So release the angle, decrease the angle. So that is also called flexion. And now flexion is also definition says that decrease the angle. Then biceps curl. Doing sports or doing any activity and doing any squat like activities, so gap between your thigh and your gastrocnemius muscles and you at your knee to release the angles, that is called flexion. Now extension is just opposite of flexion. Flexion decrease angle and extension increase angle. Extension increase angle, so we can say that is flexion. Extension increase angle. Angle means from your forearms and your humerus bone, angle is 130. So when flexion, so angle is less than 90 degree. If it is in the 45, so we will perform extension, so increase the angle. So that is called your extension. Flexion, just extension is just opposite your flexion. So extension is increase your angle. Increase your angle. Biceps extension of the like movements, and in back your forward movements, that is increase your angle. Increase your angle. When between the two parts, increase your angle between the two body parts, that is called extension. Now adductor, abductor. Abductor means away from your body, like my hand, this movement away from your body, so that movement increase angle and away from your body, so that is called adductor. That is called abductor. Abductor means ABDUKCN KTCDION. Abduction means angle, more angle between your away from your body side and more angle between your body parts, so that is called abduction. And adduction, add means add sum. Adduction means decrease angle. and close your body part. Close your body. Adduction, abduction, abduction movement and adduction movement decrease the angle and close your body parts. That is called adduction. That is called adduction. Frontal plane away from your midline. Away midline, our midline is there. So away from midline. So adduction, forefinger. That is abduction. Abduction means gap between your two fingers more. That is our abduction. Adduction, add your all fingers. So that is called adduction. Means sum, add हो रही है. So that is called adduction. Here different movements in different planes. Now flexion, extension, adduction and adduction. 4 movement, and also 5th and 6th movement also is there, like circumflexion, rotation, circumflexion and rotation. Circumflexion means that is our circle. Make a circle. Our hand rotation. Our hand rotation is circumflexion. And rotation means with a one axis, movement with a one axis, like our neck movement like this. The movements occur in one axis. That is called movement axis occurs in one axis. That is called rotation and circumflexion. There is also main movements. So we are listing now flexion, extension, adduction, circumflexion, rotation. And now we will discuss about some planes. Where in our body 3 plane like plane. Our body imaginary surface divide our body in 3 parts. Imaginary surface divide body in different parts, and imaginary surface mainly three surface. First surface is sagittal surface, means coming from direct forward, and our body divided in 2 parts, left part and right part. That is our sagittal plane. And horizontal plane means cut our body in upper part and lower part, and cut from our best part, lower part and upper part. Now frontal plane, we can see that coronal plane. Frontal plane divide our sideward from mid side, from here to pura completely mid part. So our body divided in 2 parts, anterior and posterior. Our body divided in 2 parts, anterior and posterior. In anterior body into posterior body, that is called frontal plane. Sagittal plane means सामने से, and frontal plane divided in our 2 parts from our anterior and posterior parts, and transverse plane cut our best part. So all movements occur in these 3 planes. All movements of body occurs in only 3 planes. So different plane, like sagittal plane mostly occurs motion flexion and extension. Sagittal plane means सामने से our elbow sagittal plane come from right सामने से. So our flexion of elbow occurs like this. That is flexion. Now extension, then flexion, extension. That is occur in our sagittal plane. Means सामने जो प्लेन आ रही है, हमारे सामने से प्लेन आ रही है, जो लेफ्ट और राइट साइड काट रही है. So इसमें हमारे मूवमेंट्स ओकर हो गए. नाउ जैसे sagittal प्लेन के जो फ्लेक्शन एक्सटेंशन के मूवमेंट्स, एग्जांपल वॉकिंग करना मीन्स वॉकिंग हमें से एक पैर करना, वो क्या हो रहा है, फ्लेक्शन हो रहा है, फिर देन एक्सटेंशन हुआ, देन फ्लेक्शन हुआ, देन एक्सटेंशन हो रहा है. हाथ का मूवमेंट भी क्या होता है, फ्लेक्शन होता है. दैट इज फ्लेक्शन. Now for another hand is extension. Now other hand is flexion, extension. That movements occur continuously. That is our sagittal. We can see that flexion and extension movement example. Now frontal plane movement. Frontal plane means divide our body from mid and divide our body in 2 parts, anterior body and posterior body. In anterior body and posterior body, and in movement occurs in like adduction, abduction, side to side. So adduction, our hand up, that is our abduction. Abduction means away from body. Adduction, add means some means close your body parts, close your body parts toward close your body, that is adduction. Abduction, away from body, that is called abduction. So two types of movements, and example of movements like star jump. Star jump means when you jumping, so your both leg split and both hand splits, so that is called star jumping. And make a star, so in make a star jumping occurs in your frontal plane. Lateral arm raise means that is this type arm raise, that is comes in your frontal plane. This times arm raise, that is comes in your frontal plane. Now transverse plane movement, all body movements like throwing, when movement of your torso, when movement of your upper body and lower body occurs, that is your transverse plane. Suppose throwing, baseball swinging, suppose ये movement side to side देखना, then trunk rotation, that all movements occur in transverse plane. So here different movement according to your plane. Now our next in our chapters is very important. There are types of movement. Now discuss Newton's law of movements and their principles used in sports, and their movements occur, they become there in applications in sports. Newton's law application in sports. Newton's laws of motions. Newton's laws of motions and its application in sports. And application in sports. First, Newton's law of motion says that Newton's three law of motion, Newton's first law, Newton's second law, three motion. First law, second law, now third law. First law, second law, and third law in Newton's law of motions and mathematically. And we can say that it is a principle of nature. Isaac Newton's and first law of motion says that if body at rest and body if continue in movement, so body remain in state of motion instead of your uniform position. Because when your body in state position, it go rest position, so he is able to, we can say it is try to stable in rest position. If your body in motion, so they try to occurs movement. So first law says that a body at rest will continue in the state of rest, a body in motion will remain in the state of uniform motion in same direction unless an external force act on them. जब तक कोई एक्सटर्नल फोर्स नहीं लगता उस पर, तब तक बॉडी मोशन में है तो मोशन में रहेगी, और स्टेट पोजीशन रेस्ट पोजीशन पे है तो वो रेस्ट पोजीशन पर रहने का ट्राई करेगी. सो जो फर्स्ट लॉ से कहता है व्हेन फर्स्ट लॉ से दैट कि लॉ ऑफ इनर्शिया मींस व्हेन बॉडी मोशंस बॉडी एट रेस्ट विल बी कंटिन्यू इन स्टेट ऑफ रेस्ट एंड बॉडी इन मोशन तो कंटिन्यू इन मोशन. नाउ आवर example sprint running. Drag will tend to retain motion. Sprint running, sprint running in motion, like when you doing sprints, so when you stop, try to stop, you don't stop in suddenly, you stop with slowly. We can say that slowly reduce your speeds. When you doing, we can say that when you performing in hammer throw, when you performing in circular path, so motion, continuous motion, when we release your hammer, so then your body try and maintain in motion, not stop suddenly. So, and rowing and in hammer throw, in short put, in and landing in gymnastic, when you landing in gymnastic, not stable, your body try to move further. So there are different applications of first law of motions apply in different sports in different situations. Now tomorrow we will discuss about second law and third law. Have a good day. Thank you. All the best.